Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
You guys, I don't even know where to begin. My grand opening, the culmination of years of blood, sweat, and tears for the Gilded Spoon, was utterly hijacked by my mill, Janice Ojda. I'm still shaking with a mix of fury and disbelief. Janice has always been difficult. She resents my career as a chef, sees it as me taking Matteo away from her, and constantly tries to guilt-trip us for money or attention. She's tried to sabotage things before, but never like this. Yesterday was a big press event, a tasting menu for local food critics and investors. It was crucial. And of course, she showed up uninvited. She immediately started looking for Matteo, demanding to talk about urgent financial matters. We politely tried to explain it wasn't the time, that she needed to leave. That's when she started. She marched over to my prize-winning dessert display, an intricate sugar sculpture I'd spent days on, and dramatically swept it off the table, sending shards of sugar and perfectly plated pastries crashing to the floor. Then she started yelling that I was ruining her son's life, that I was abusive, and keeping him from his mother. Our general manager, Todd Chambers, tried to intervene, calmly asking her to leave. She absolutely refused, dropping to the ornate tile floor and wailing, "Help me! This woman is assaulting me. She's trying to silence me. Call the real authorities, this isn't a proper establishment." Every single guest, every journalist, every server froze. It was mortifying. Eventually, Todd and a couple of security guards managed to escort her, mostly dragging her, kicking and screaming, to my office in the back. She demanded to speak to the real owner, insisting I was just some cook who got lucky. Todd, bless his heart, showed her the security footage of her destroying the display and her public tantrum. Janice, without missing a beat, declared it was edited, and that she was fighting for her life from my vicious attacks. Then she turned on me. "I won't take orders from a dyke like you," she shrieked, her eyes burning with hatred. I froze. Todd, a straight man, looked stunned. Then she pointed at him and snarled, "Are you one of them too, taking orders from her?" It was so targeted, so vicious, so utterly inappropriate. Just as Todd was informing her we'd be calling the police for property damage and disorderly conduct, she suddenly clutched her chest, gasped for air, and declared she was having a heart attack. Said she was dizzy, chest pains, needed an ambulance right now. We knew she was faking, but you can't risk it, right? So we called one. The paramedics arrived, checked her over, and found absolutely nothing wrong. Her vitals were perfect. The EMTs looked at her with utter disdain, and then at us with sympathy. Todd, who usually has the patience of a saint, looked absolutely done. He just stated, "Janice, this circus is over. You are permanently banned from the Gilded Spoon, and a police report is being filed." She then had the audacity to demand a phone call to Matteo, insisting he'd come fix this and get her out of trouble. I'd already called Matteo. He was on his way not to help her but to support me. He took her call, listened to her dramatics for about 10 seconds, and then flatly told her he wouldn't be intervening. "You made your bed, Mom," he said. "Now lie in it." He hung up. Janice looked utterly aghast. She was eventually escorted out by the police, who logged a report but didn't arrest her since she'd calmed down enough once she realized Matteo wasn't her savior. But she is banned. Permanently. I need to know I'm not crazy. That this was the right response. That we're not being mean or unfair to family. My restaurant is my dream, and she tried to burn it all down. Readers universally supported Ariana, validating her decision to ban Janice and file a police report. The community emphasized the necessity of firm boundaries to protect her business and personal well-being from Janice's manipulative and destructive behavior, especially given the homophobic remarks. Many praised Matteo for standing firm with his mother and prioritizing his wife. User Boundaries Arbliss said, "Oh my God, Ariana, you are absolutely not crazy. You handled that with incredible grace under extreme duress. Janice's behavior was appalling, damaging, and abusive, especially the homophobic slurs. Protecting your business, your dream, and your sanity is paramount. Your husband, Matteo, is a shining star for having your back. Stay strong, keep her banned, and maybe look into a restraining order if she tries to show up again. You deserve to succeed without her toxic interference." User Exhausted by Entitlement said, "I'm so sorry this happened to you on such an important day. This sounds like my own Mill, who once tried to fake a heart attack at my child's graduation when she didn't get enough attention. These types of people thrive on chaos and manipulating others. You did everything right. Document everything. The security footage, the police report, the paramedics report, all of it. Don't let her back an inch. This wasn't about family. It was about her trying to control and destroy. Congratulations on your opening, despite her best efforts. User Family First always said. While her behavior was certainly out of line, don't you think permanently banning your mother-in-law and calling the police was a bit extreme? Maybe she was just feeling overwhelmed or genuinely unwell. Have you considered trying to have a calm conversation or family counseling to resolve things, rather than cutting her off completely? She is Matteo's mother, after all.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.